Alright, hello everybody. I was trying to think of a quick way I can show you how to make the Excel spreadsheets without me being there since I'm at the conference. So I downloaded a way for me to record, and this way you can kind of see how to do it. So the first thing you're going to do is just open up the Excel sheet. Pretty simple. After that, you are going to, in the first column, you're going to type these following words: date, earned, unearned, off task, number of timeouts, number of seclusions, number of escorts, timeout minutes, seclusion minutes, in-class time, and out-class time. Once you have that, you're going to put down the student's first start date, which is 9/8/15. You have to do it with the slashes in order to make the next step go pretty quick. So once you have the first date done, you just click on the date, and notice how there's this dark square here. And right now my cursor is a white cross. You want it to be a black cross. Once it's black, you're going to click on it and just drag it down. Notice how it automatically fills in the dates for me. You just hold it down until it says June 30th if you want to. I think our last day is June 15th, but you hold it down to June 30th so that way it gives you some wiggle room in case you make a mistake. I am just going to go to November since I'm just kind of showing you how to do it. Notice how this changed to hashtags or number signs. All that means is that there's not enough room, and all you have to do is just scooch this over and it changes it into the date. Once you have the entire dates all filled out, the next step you're going to do is that you're going to go through and delete like the weekends or the holidays, because we're not keeping track on those days the kids aren't here. So you might have a calendar in front of you, or if you have the school schedule, that's even better. I'm just going to go, I know the first day is a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're not here Saturday or Sunday. So to delete Saturday and Sunday, I'm simply just going to click on the number 6 and drag it down to number 7. I'm then going to right click and hit delete. It got rid of the weekend. I'll show you one more time with the next one. So this is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, no school on Saturday or Sunday, so I'm going to highlight the 2, right click, and hit delete. Now say that there's no school on a Wednesday and you need to delete a Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oops, right there's Wednesday. You just click the 1 and then you just hit delete. Simple as that. You can either do it for the entire year at one time, or you can take it by a month-to-month basis. That's up to you, as long as it's done by the end of the day. The next thing that you need to do once you have all the dates deleted, or that month's dates deleted that were not in school, from September to October we want 2 spaces. So you're going to click on October's first date and hit insert. You're going to do that twice. And the reasoning for this is because we're going to take this top one, we're going to highlight it, hit right click, copy, and we're just going to move it right down here and paste it. Simple as that. And then above here we're going to write down total, because later on we're going to get into functions so that way it automatically adds up the total for you so that you do not have to do it. So I'll show you again for the next months from October to November. So I'm going to go down to beginning of November. I'm going to right click and hit insert, and I'm going to right click again and then insert one more time. Then I'm going to go up here, highlight what I need to be copied, and you know what, you can even click the total one so that you don't have to keep writing it. Highlight all the way over, right click, copy. Then you go down, and if you include total, that means you have to go up to the top one here and hit paste. And there you go. Once you have that completed, either you can do it by month, or you can just do it for the entire school year. That's up to you. And the next part that's kind of tricky is the functions. The biggest thing to remember with a function, you always have to put the equal sign. So equal begins the function. Since we want the total, we want the sum. So we're going to type in SUM, make sure it's capitalized, and then we're going to put a parentheses. Once you have that, you're going to hold the shift key down, hit the first date and the last date of that month, and hit enter. Notice there's a 0 at the bottom. That's because here I put 65 and then 50. It automatically adds it up, and I think I messed it up because we don't want the sum, we want the average. Sorry. Delete that function. Ignore that one. We're not finding the sum here. We're finding the average. What's my computer doing? Alright, I'm going to pause this for a minute and figure out what my computer's doing. Alright, sorry for that little glitch. And I forgot the first two columns are averaging, not sums. So you're going to hit equal again. You're going to type AVE. And notice it has average right here. You're just going to click on that. And again, you're going to hit the shift button. Hit the first. Hit the first one. And the last one. And hit enter. So that will give you the average. So say on the first day of back to school they earn 75. The next day they earn 60. And then they earn 72. It kind of gives us an average. So overall, for the past 3 days, they've earned 69 points. This is a good way for IEPs, so that way we can see if they met their goals or not. You're going to do the same thing for unearned. You're going to hit equal, AVE. It should pop up as average. Click on the first with the shift and the last one. And hit enter. Again, this will give you the average. Now the off task, where you're looking for the sum or the total, we want to know how many times this month they were off task in total. So we're going to hit equal, sum, again hit the first and the last days of that month and enter. Same thing for number of timeouts, equal, sum, parentheses, first and last date of that month. Number of seclusions, we want the total, sum, parentheses, first and last of that month. Number of escorts, we're looking for total, sum, first and last of the month. Number of timeouts, we're looking for the total, so we're doing sum again, first and last of the month. Now seclusions, equal, sum, first and last of the month. Now in class time, I'm going to do a quick pause because I'm going to figure out our in class time minutes, and I'm going to show you another equation so that way we don't have to figure out class and minutes our time. So give me just one moment. Alright, so our in-class time, I'm looking at our... Alright guys, there's probably a little hiccup in the video. I'm sorry, I realized I made a mistake. So I'm fixing it before you even see it. So what you're going to do for in-class time, you're going to put equal. You're going to put down 375, and the reason you're going to put down 375 is because I took the 75 points that the students earn and multiplied it by 5, and that gives us 375 minutes that the students are in class. So equal 375, take away H2. And the reasoning for that, notice that a blue square got highlighted because they're out of class of time is considered the time that they are in the timeout room. So by simply just putting that there, it automatically gives us 375 because they hadn't had a timeout yet. Now, if they say they were in a timeout for 60 minutes, notice their in-class time changed to 315. That's because they were only in class for 315 minutes. Alright, so once you have that equation put in, again it's equal 375, take away H2, you're going to click again on this black square in the corner and drag it down right before total. You're not going to go all the way down to total. You're just going to go down to the last date for September. And it automatically fills the equation in for the rest of the month for you. Now for out of class, you're going to put down equals 375 minus J2. Notice it highlighted that because whatever time that they are not in class, obviously they're out of class. And we're going to put it there. So right now they were in class all day. They were out of class 0. And again, if you update the timeout, so they were in timeout for 55 minutes, it changes their in class time as well as their out class time. Now down here we want the total of how much time they're actually spending in class. So we're going to hit equal, sum, click on the first and last date, and there you go. If they were in class all for the month of September, it'd be 6,750 minutes. Now, that number probably won't be the same when you do yours because I didn't delete all the weekends and the holidays for the month of September, remember. So if yours is a little less than mine, yours is probably more accurate. Same thing for out of class. We want to know the total amount, so we're going to hit equal, sum, parentheses, the first and the last one. And then, like I said, you can either do this month by month or you could do one whole step at one time. That choice is up to you. You can always go back and rewatch the video, so that way it's good to go. Just to show you how to make a graph chart, so that way we have those two. You can't do these ahead of time. I've tried. For some reason it doesn't save. But when you are doing a line graph, you're simply going to highlight the date, earned, and unearned all the way down to the last date. You're not going to highlight the total. you're going to go into the insert button, which I know you can't see on yours because it's kind of cut off. And you're going to hit this little graph button. And notice, there we go, we want the one with a dot so we can see it clearly. It gives us our dates on the bottom and what they've earned. And if I put unearned here, like say it was 0, 15, and 3, it automatically plots it for you. You can move this over, so that way we have our graph for that month also. It's better just to do that at the beginning of each month than it is to do it ahead of time. For some reason, when you save it, it doesn't save it all the way. Before you put the charts in though, once you have one completed, you don't have to do this for all the students. You just hit Control A and then Control C, and it copies everything you have made. Then you hit the little plus button down here, it opens up a new sheet in the same document. You hit Control V at the same time. Notice there's hashtags or number signs there. Again, that just simply means you just need to drag it over. That's it. And then along here you put down the student's name. So this could be student 1. You're going to put the actual name of the student, but these are just examples. Student 2. Make another one. Okay, this one is students 3. And I'm going to hit Control V again. Oops, make sure you're clicking inside there, Control V. And then slide that out. So I'm sorry I'm not there to help you. The best thing I can recommend is go back, watch the video, pause it at the part that you're doing, and then continue on. I'm going to watch the video right now, see if I can make any changes to it, but I'm hoping this will help you. Alright, I noticed there's one thing that I forgot watching the video. Notice this is a 0 here. I forgot to drag and drop it. So again, you're going to click on it, go to the little black square, and drop it down right before total. By doing this, it automatically puts in all the equations for you for that month. So you're going to finish this out for the rest of the year, and that way you're good to go. Like I said, the only thing I wouldn't complete right now is the line graphs, because otherwise, for some reason, it doesn't save properly. Good luck. I wish I was there. Just go back and rewatch the video.